Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Into the Breach. We're playing the Flame Behemoths, and we were just tearing through RST until I made a disastrous mistake for no reason on this mission, which cost me 2 power, 1 reputation, and the pilot in my SWAT mech. Bad news. I guess we just gotta soldier on, though. Question is, do we want to do this? It's 4 enemies. Can we deal with 4 enemies? Maybe. Maybe not. I think let's go for it. I need the power grid. And hopefully we can get them to attack each other somehow. Ugh. Alpha, though. Alpha already is pretty tough. Let's stand here, giving them a tempting target of this in a position where I can afford to push them. Artillery on the D file should be good. And SWAT mech... Actually, I kind of want the SWAT mech here, where he can reach into the water and still pull enemies. So maybe I'll put my pushing guy here? No. Here? I guess. It's not giving them this tempting target, but that's fine. I'm not really that happy about them attacking this target anyway. Ugh. So they are making 4 attacks on buildings. Is there some way I can get a 2-for-1 here? I don't see it. Yet, anyway. So I can only swap by 2. So this is sort of an interesting start, right? But I guess this would be better because it protects the solar farms, which are basically each worth 2 grid damage right now. And if I swap this guy to here, I can further push him 1 tile down this way, which is a way to kill this Scarab while also dealing damage to the Hornet. At the end of this, I take 1 grid damage. Do I? Or does setting a fire here... Setting fire to this tile, I don't believe will create smoke, but if it did, that would be a way to take no damage. So I like this. Let's do this and see what happens. Yeah, there's a fire there, not smoke. Makes sense. Okay, yeah, there's another damage. Tough going. Oh no, don't stand there. I need that spot. I need to be able to push the Hornet to here. Okay, let's see. We can swap. No, if I swap out of that spot, my SWAT mech will be there. Oh. Okay. So what we can do is get the Hornet to C5, killing both of these losers. Now we have to move him by 2 tiles to do this. And I think there's only one way to do it. Because I need to move him first along the B file. And there's, of course, if I were to target artillery on B3, I could do that. But the only way for me to do that is to put my artillery there, which is a no-go. This doesn't work. So what I can do instead is swap here, and then use artillery. Oh, but that does damage to the... No, this is what I want. Yes, correct. And that pushes the Alpha Hornet to C5, and he kills both of these guys. My Flame Mech is free to set the Scorpion on fire, I guess is his play. Or maybe this. I guess it doesn't matter, they're the same thing. No, this does more damage to the Scorpion that we're attacking. Okay. So this is the plan then. Okay, enter. And he's already on fire, which is great. That guy's dead, so I don't mind him monopolizing that building. Oof. Okay, this is all fine. Oh, jeez, this isn't the last turn. I thought for some reason it was. This is all fine. We have to deal with 3 enemies, and we have 3 mechs who can do it. And we can even block a spawn while we do, like so. No, not like so, because then we get attacked. Like so. That takes care of that guy. Now, the only one who can deal with the Hornet on C7 is my artillery. But he can, so that's fine. And my Flame Mech will come up here and push this guy, killing him. Gotcha. And look at that, we're tearing down all the mountains for no good reason. Landscaping. Alright, we just have to do something to this Scarab, which, well, it would be nice to kill both of these guys, I guess, if I can. Can I? If I can swap one of them into the fire, and then push that one into the other one, and then set the other one on fire, I think I'm good. Right? Something like this. And then bump them together. Yeah, this works. Oops. It damages my swap mech, but who cares, right? Especially since it's not even human. Alright, so we took 1 grid damage, but we gained 2 back. And got our reputation. Oh. I forgot to even check what our reputation goal was. Good. Somehow we got less than 4 mech damage, even though I wasn't looking at what was happening. So there's that. Alright, Corporate HQ. Here we come. And we're probably taking the pilot, by the way, and equipping that pilot. Alright, so we really want to start doing damage to the goo. Good news is the Scion is irrelevant, more or less. And the Hornet is pretty easy to deal with. He has 3 moves, so I expect him to attack this building somehow. So being here covers all angles I could want to attack him from. Artillery can take the D file, I guess. And we'll put the swap mech in the middle. Okay. We're also on the 5th rank, which is a good place for the artillery. Okay, so I'm thinking we swap this guy. And then light on fire, followed by pushing the goo. This will deal 1 damage, not 2, from setting him on fire. From the push, and another damage from him burning. At which time he will consume the blast or the armor scion thing. Yep, I like all this. The armor scion is not nothing. I'm happy to kill him. It means that, you know, we occasionally damage enemies, as we did here, and the armor caused us some trouble. But it also meant we got to kill the Scion, which is fine. So now the goo is not a concern this turn. If I want to, I can just leave him alone, and he'll burn up. Or I can kill him to accelerate the process and spawn 2 smaller goos to work on. Pushing this guy into the water looks pretty strong. And I could do this. That seems like the best use of my flame mech, I think. Block a spawn. Sure. Oh, you have moves available. Well, sure. No. If I swap, we won't block the spawn. I won't take the damage, and I was thinking I could convince this sucker to take the damage for me, but I can't. So I would rather block the spawn and take the damage. Oh, nice! It's on fire! So artillery fire on the building on B4 makes these 2 Hornets be delayed. We'll still have 2 of these goos to deal with. There's a lot of enemies on the screen right now, and there's about to be more. I mean, it's very easy to avoid all grid damage this turn, but that can't be my only goal, I don't think. I need to set up for a successful next turn. Which, I suppose... So here's the thing. I could, easily enough, do something like this. Deal damage to this guy, or set him on fire, get him out of the way. And then do like this. Set this guy on fire. Then, you might say, both of the goos are ready to die next turn. And that's fine. They would be ready to die. I wouldn't have to do anything with them. We could easily deal with the corporate tower that way, I think. But neither of them would die this turn, meaning in order to kill 5 goos, I would have to deal a damage to one of them next turn, skipping the fire damage I have pending, and then find a way to damage both of the goos that pop out of that death, while also, like, fending off all the other attacks that are happening. That doesn't seem very realistic. So I have to either choose to pop this goo early, adding even more enemies to the field, but trying to get both objectives, perhaps. Or I can choose to forfeit the Destroy 5 Goos achievement and go with that approach where I have relatively few enemies to deal with and hope to save the corporate tower, at least. Well, okay, so one thing to ask is it possible, what if I did not use artillery on this tile and somehow did something else? What could it be? It's hard to see any way I could use the artillery. I need to get a 2-for-1 somehow, right? There's 4 bad things happening. The only one that I can come close to seeing is artillery here. I think I have to do that. Wait a minute. Where am I going to stand to artillery there? I guess I'll stand here on E4 after clearing this guy up. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do. So I'll do like this. Yeah, I'm going to just give up on killing the goos. Just try to save grid damage in corporate tower. My swap mech is still standing there because I swapped a guy. Jesus Christ. How many times am I going to get that wrong? Okay. Let's... I really need this tile. So I can use my... I can reset my turn. Use the flame mech to push this guy down. But when I do that, he splits into more goos. Kind of gonna have to live with that, I guess. I mean, I could also put my artillery here, right? But that only deals with one of the Hornets. We're still taking 1 grid damage in this line. Whereas if I do this and swap this guy to here, that seems good. Like, it's a little bit dangerous. We're creating more goos. But maybe they'll land on these spawners, right? It's pretty optimistic, but it could happen. Yeah, let's do this and see how things develop after that. Oh my god, they're still on this tile. I can't imagine a worse nightmare. And they're on this tile too, so I can't even push this stupid Hornet. Are you joking? Okay, well, maybe now we... Let's see. Actually, this guy dies, so maybe we can actually get the goo achievement? Or not achievement, but... Maybe if I just take a little bit of grid damage, I can get both objectives, and that'll make up for the grid damage. Because we've now killed 3 goos. This one's about to die, right? And I could do something like this to kill another, number 4. This will set him on fire, so he'll take damage this turn and next turn. And my swap mech could do like this to damage the Hornet and stop him doing grid damage and damage the other Hornet. So all we have to do next turn is deal with this goo, this spawn, and these Hornets. And we'll take 1 grid damage. I think that's the best I can come up with. Oh, we blocked! I'm a genius! This was exactly the plan I had in mind. Easy money. Wait, he's not on fire anymore because of the smoke he created when he attacked. That's pretty clever. Good work, buddy. I'm not happy about it, of course. Yeah, I mean, I've got some issues. Well, I don't see myself killing 5 goos now. Do I? If I could somehow set him on fire and put him... Wait, who's he attacking? He's attacking here. And he's doing that before this guy moves. Ah! So this goo is just killing himself. So I just need to deal with this guy and kill this guy. All of which I can certainly do. Great. So I'll come here and just push this guy out of the way. And I'll burn to death the goo over here. And swap to safety with the Alpha Hornet. And we're all set. So actually this was, believe it or not, a perfect mission. We should have taken 1 grid damage, but we didn't, and that's what counts. You know, you gotta get lucky on occasion. You're gonna make mistakes like I did on the 3rd mission. Oh yeah, we don't get a pilot, do we? Ugh. Yeah, when I lost my pilot, I was like, well, I'll be taking the pilot reward at the end, but no, I also lost the objective, so we don't get it. Great. So, this is a mortar. Does damage to 2 adjacent tiles. Pushes the further one away from you and the closer one towards you. Interesting. Seems good. A nice way to add a little more damage. But, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm just taking a bunch of reactor cores here. What's this thing on sale? Kickoff boosters. It's free. And mechs gain +1 move if they start their turn adjacent to each other. It's not great, but it is something, especially for the first mission, turn of a mission, where you can usually choose to deploy guys adjacent to each other if you want. It might be better than a grid power. I think it is. Repulse. Science class weapon. Push adjacent tiles, and you can upgrade it to like shielding and stuff. I think swap is just more powerful, and I will be using that as much as I can. And I'll want my power for the swap mech to increase its range for the achievement. Obviously, we don't want self-destruct. So the question is, do we want the kickoff boosters or the grid power? And I think we want the kickoff boosters. Surely, sometime during the game, we'll be able to use this to protect 1 grid damage, right? Probably. It's taking up a slot, of course, which is a limited commodity, but I'm not planning to run this game very long. I just want to, like, we're in bad shape. I want to survive the second island and be in, and as long as my power is not way too low, I want to try and cash in for a win. I was hoping to go longer, but this setback on Island 1 really hurts. And I don't think we can make it through the long game. So I'll take the 2 reactors and then spend them. Where am I putting them? I don't know. I'm thinking just upgrade all my weapons. This should increase the amount of damage we can put out and the flexibility with regard to how we can dish it out. And given that I'm doing all that, I don't have any power left to allocate to... Oh, it's free. I forgot. I'll take it, sure. There we go. Alright, that's the end of Island 1, and not a great start. But hopefully it's not a devastating handicap. Anyway, this was fun all the same. I do enjoy playing the Flame Behemoths. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.